if aliens exist, which they probably do, they are shocked at season 2020. They are shocked. Okay, right now they are tweeting about it and they are shocked. Like, what is gonna happen next season 2020? Hashtag confused. People in Europe are European. People in Asia are Asian. People in Africa are African. People in Australia are Australians. People in Antarctica, I think they claim the nationality of their parents. They're not Antarctica. I think they're not. But whatever. For people in North and South America, where I'm from, we are so separated. You have the United States, you have Canada, you have Brazil, you have the Caribbean. We are so separated. We're not seen as North America and South America. We're seen as each country. What's going on with that? What's up with that? You'll never hear someone from the Caribbean say, I'm North American. You get what I'm saying? But you hear an Asian person say, I'm Asian.
What you talking about, Willis?
Anyways, this video is about cultural appropriation or appreciation, but I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the division in North America and South America before I started, because I might be throwing a couple country names around in this video, so I want you guys to know, hey, you know, I'm gonna be talking about a couple countries, so if you don't know about this country, do some research. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new to my channel, I am Diamond. If you're returning, thank you again for continuing to come back and watch my videos. I do appreciate all 180 of you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Love y'all. As always, my videos are starring me, so they're all my opinions, and usually I would give my cite my sources, and I'd let you know this is my opinion and this is what I read from here and stuff. So I'm not representing anyone else in my video. Now for my example today, I'm going to use Jamaica because I am Jamaican, and Jamaica is known for food and culture and music and sports and Rastafarianism and a lot of different stuff Jamaica is known for. So I feel like people would understand what I'm saying if I talk about Jamaica. Now, if you're European and your first time seeing or hearing anything about Jamaica was in a brochure, they do have some good prices. Hashtag not sponsored. But if your first time was seeing Jamaica in a brochure and you then visit Jamaica and you are indulging in the food and the culture and the dances and the music, and someone in Jamaica braids your hair, locks your hair, you have no idea of anything about any of the culture, anything about Black history, and you are there just enjoying yourself, appreciating the culture, and you know, you get all of this stuff done to you, unaware of anything. Me personally sees that as appreciation. Some people always say, oh, their hair is gonna fall out and it's not meant for their hair and da 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 da, but you have to keep in mind that there are European or white people, Caucasian people who have curly hair, who have uncombable hair syndrome. You get what I'm saying? So it's not that it's gonna make everyone's hair fall out. That's impossible, because you have even Black people, when they wear braids, their hair falls out. It's just about your genetics, how you take care of your hair, and all of that stuff. No one's hair is straight is that straight anyway. Everyone's hair, no matter how straight you think your hair is, it still has a little bit of wave to it. No one's hair is pin straight naturally. Now, if you are very well educated, which guys, it is so difficult not to be in these days and these times. If you have social media, you have to see or hear something about cultural appropriation because it is a hot topic. Okay, if you decide, okay, despite all of this stuff and people telling you about the religious significance of locks and the culture behind it and the history behind it, and you know, people finding it offensive and all of this stuff, and you with your knowledge still go and get the hairstyle done, then I see that as cultural appropriation. So most of the people nowadays, it is cultural appropriation because there is no way you are still lacking in knowledge about this particular topic if you're on social media. You get what I'm saying? You're on social media, which is why people can see that you're continuously doing the wrong things. So if you're on social media, you should see other people getting called out or other people sharing, you know, reasons why this would be offensive to them. When you appropriate instead of appreciating, it makes it difficult for different cultures and different peoples to come together because you're unofficially a voice for your people. You get what I'm saying? So I'm black and I know a lot of people appropriate black culture, you know, especially with the hairstyles and stuff like that. There is so much significance with the hair and there's so much culture and, you know, history behind each style and, you know, using her hair as maps. And, you know, if you know about all of that stuff and you then go ahead to do the styles, you know, to essentially piss off people who would be offended by it, then you're speaking for people who look like you, who've never even met you. You get what I'm saying? So if you're an Indian person and you rip off European culture, right? And you claim it as your own and you don't give, you know, merits or props to the Europeans who actually created it. You claim it as your own while disrespecting Europeans, then people are gonna see it. Now, I've never seen an Indian do that, but if you see it, send it to me, I'll react to it. But if you do that, then people are gonna start seeing Indians as, you know, even though it's only one person that's doing it or a small group of people, that is gonna make all Indians seem as though they secretly hate Europeans or they want to appropriate European culture. That's only them, and it's a lot of people, but it's still a small group compared to everyone. But when you see that, especially on social media where it's so saturated, a lot of people there are doing it. They are, as I said, unofficially the face of their race. So now when you go online, if you see a person who is tan, you get what I'm saying, like they're light, like you know that they're light, but you see like they're kind of looking tan, you immediately think, okay, this might be a white person cosplaying as a black person. You get what I'm saying? Black people, black culture, black hair, black whatever, a lot of the times, because of racism and other forms of prejudice towards black people, our culture, different cultures, so our and their, it's seen as ghetto, it's seen as unprofessional, it's seen as something negative. You get what I'm saying? So as a black person, if I am to wear an afro, it is going to be seen like, oh, I'm attention seeking, or I am unkempt, and I am not well groomed, and I'm a black person. That's a part of my culture. I don't have the hair for it, but you get what I'm saying. If a white person or someone else of another race is to wear an afro, you know, and tan their skin to be darker, to appear darker, they're praised. They're seen as cute and quirky and, you know, cool. But the person who it actually comes from gets no credit, first of all, gets, you know, no mentions, and is also being disrespected because the person doesn't want their culture to be seen in an aesthetic type of way. It's just someone else's culture. If I'm black, and I brought up Indian before, but let's say Asian, I'm black, and if I know that Asian people get offended when you wear the kimono or you wrap your hair in a certain type of way, I'm not gonna do that because I know they're gonna get offended. If someone is telling you something about their experience, listen, okay? You are not them. There are ways you can appreciate different person's cultures without being offensive, okay? No one is gonna get offended if it's not offensive. You know what I'm saying? There are people who are gonna try to attention seek or clout chase, but real people, if you know, you're someone who's actually trying to fight for equality, someone who's actually trying to, you know, better race relations, you would understand that not everything is going to be offensive. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is going to be, this person hates you and they want to see you fail. No, a lot of the stuff is just, people need to be educated, okay? And if you know, get a one-on-one from someone who is literally telling you something, like how the lady told me she found that offensive, then you need to listen to those people. Or if someone is telling you, you know, I find this offensive, just listen, you know, try to understand. If it's a different culture, if it's a different race, different culture, then try to do some research. You know, Google is free, and hopefully we can try to come together a little bit more, because it's really sad. You know, the world is really sad. I know if aliens exist, which they probably do, they are shocked at season 2020. They are shocked. Okay, right now they are tweeting about it and they are shocked, like what is gonna happen next season 2020, hashtag confused. If you are appreciating someone's culture, no one should be offended, okay? Which, as I said, comes from knowledge, you know, researching, educating yourself on different things about that culture. So if someone says they don't know at this point, you have to kind of, you know, side-eye them a little bit, because how do you not know at this day and age, you know? But hashtag educate then block. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll never appropriate any of you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, like the video, subscribe and turn on your notifications if you haven't done so already. Please remember to be respectful to everyone. Leave your thoughts on this video in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.